Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Oriole Resources is a London-based junior explorer. We have been in the area, in the management team, have been involved for the last 4 years. We sort of rebooted the company back in 2018, and we're really focused in Senegal and Cameroon. Senegal is a legacy asset, and this is something that is currently under an earn-in JV agreement with IAMGOLD. They're buying into the project. So our main focus is Cameroon. Cameroon, we believe, is a new frontier for gold exploration, and we believe it has the potential to be a new gold mining district. We've been working in Cameroon since mid-2018. We started off with a couple of licenses in the north, and we were really attracted by the fact that the Central Cameroon Shear Zone, which is a globally significant mineralized structure, runs straight through the middle of the country and has multiple examples of mineralization, both gold and other materials along it through this mobile belt area. There's a brand new mining code in Cameroon. Cameroon recently completed a multi-year prospectivity analysis program funded by the World Bank to the tune of about $30 million. And the BRGM, the French Geological Survey, provided the prospectivity work, regional geochemistry, geophysics, and mapping. And GTK have redesigned and redeveloped the mining code that was issued in 2016. Licensing is now on a web-based cadastre system. So they've generally really modernized the approach for mining and exploration in Cameroon with a view to attracting both junior and major companies into the sector there. So we have a large land holding there. We've got 10 licenses in total, just under 4,000 square kilometers, split into two main areas. Up in the north, we have two projects, Bibemi and Wapuzi. Bibemi is the one that we did our maiden drilling on last year. We're targeting orogenic gold here. So we are looking for narrow vein hosted type material. We've had good success with the drilling. We've put 49 shallow holes up to about 150 meters deep into the project area to date. We've got 4 target areas focused on, Bakassi Zone 1 and Bakassi Zone 2, Lower East and Lower West. About 12.5 kilometers of surface anomalism previously identified by our mapping and trenching programs. The drilling that we did has really been focused on the Bakassi Zone 1 area. We've got 49 holes drilled to date, 45 of which have intersected mineralized gold. Some of it quite narrow vein, but some of it spectacularly high grade. Our highest rock chip sample from surface was running 135 grams a ton. There is an opportunity here for gravity separatable gold. So the Bibemi project has really been a big focus for last year. With that maiden drill program. We've tested about 800 to 1,000 meters of the trends there, and we've been doing a lot of work on understanding the structures of those areas, both the vertical and subvertical vein systems, which seem to host the majority of the gold, and we've also identified some subhorizontal systems which could give us the opportunity for much higher volumes. Recently, we've been doing some geophysics on the ground to really understand the structure a little bit better. All of our core is oriented, so we have great detail on that, and we've done detailed structural interpretation with SRK consultancies, and we're looking for structural traps that will give us high volume and high opportunity for developing the resources up at Bibemi. The big story really, though, in Cameroon is the central license package. Now, these 8 licenses were identified by us as a target area back in 2019. We did a countrywide analysis of prospectivity based on some sort of industry standard techniques. And we identified 7 areas in Cameroon. We ranked them, and we looked at the first highest 2 on the ranking system, Zone 1 and Zone 2. And much to our surprise, the ground was completely open. Nobody has ever applied for a gold exploration license in this area before. We put the licenses in. They were granted in February last year, and we've had a 12-month program to date, pushing forward aggressively with stream sediment sampling and soil sampling. Very much industry standard, very cheap, very fast, boots on the ground geology, local geological teams headed by our Senegalese West African manager, Abdul. Now, this little image at the bottom right with the red boxes on it, the Pre-CASM program, this World Bank program I mentioned earlier, they published their first maps in December last year. And on those maps, they identified what they considered to be the most prospective areas for gold mineralization in Cameroon. You'll see a large yellow box inside which, a large yellow shape inside which are some black boxes. The black boxes are our 8 licenses. The yellow shape is what BRGM considers, after $30 million of expenditure, to be the best place to be looking for gold in Cameroon. And you can see that we've clearly picked the best spot. But let's not trust them. Let's do our own work and see what we can find. We spent the first half of the program last year doing stream sediment analysis in the 5 easternmost licenses, and we identified multiple systems over that shear zone or that shear corridor. We ranked those and we started doing some soil sampling, and the early results from that soil sampling on partial soil sampling on 2 of the 5 licenses that we did the stream sediments on, of the 8 licenses that we hold, we picked up 6 gold anomalies already. The largest is just over 11 kilometers long. It's open-ended to the west, and we've put in an extensional soils grid there already. The other 5 anomalies are in the range of 2 to 3 kilometers long. The interesting thing here, and the most important thing to note here, is the way that they trend along the edges of what is essentially the gold corridor, the shear zone corridor hosting this mineralization, and also within that corridor. So this is exactly what you would expect to see from a structurally hosted gold system like this. And why is that important to us? Well, we've got the 5 eastern licenses cover 70 kilometers of trend across that structure. So we've got a significant portion of that structure under our control, and we are aggressively moving the exploration along, but also very cheaply. This is very simple exploration. You can see in the photograph on there from the Mbe license, access is very simple. The main north-south road through Cameroon runs through the middle of these licenses, tar road. This 11-kilometer anomaly in the northeast there, that's a couple hundred meters off the tar road. So access to this area is great. And the results that we've seen to date are spectacular, to be honest. Obviously, I'm a geologist, I'm a little bit biased, but this really has the opportunity to hang together as a new district for gold exploration and potentially gold mining in Cameroon. And put that into context with Cameroon wanting investment into the country, it makes us very interested to be first movers there. We've been active on the ground for 4 years in Cameroon. We've got very good relationship with the government, everything above board. Slow and steady work program, but with consistent results, positive results from everything we've done there. On our other assets in Senegal, I'll mention briefly, this was a large license which was originally called Dalafin. We relinquished and reapplied a couple of years ago to reset the clock on that, and IAMGOLD have been earning in on that ever since. It is a significant area for gold mining, obviously, in the KK Inlier. IAMGOLD have been focused initially on the southern part of the license because it was close to their Boto mine development project. More recently, in the last 12 months, they've moved up to one of the other targets. We've got 5 target areas in the license. This is the northernmost one at Fare. At Fare, we have already 6.5 Ks of anomalous gold on surface, which we had previously done some drilling on. IAMGOLD have now continued that drilling, and we really have some significant length intersects here. IAMGOLD have recently hit their 51% earning position and have indicated to us they want to carry on that position up to 70%, which is their maximum holding. So we are up to free carry for the next 2 years. They've got another 4 million spend to go in. So good advancement there. This is our portfolio of projects. We've got a lot of legacy stuff higher up the pipeline there, which is really up for sale. Our focus is that greenfield stuff at the bottom, primarily Cameroon. Thank you very much.